4 years ago, we went traveling around the north of Thailand, and then surprisingly and shockingly, we saw many forests being chopped down. We saw the erosion on the land, and we were worried.
Yeah, they cut a lot of forest.
ผมว่ามีโอกาสล่มสลายมีสูงมาก มันประมาณสักเกือบ10 ปีที่ผ่านมานะครับ10 ปีที่ผ่านมาที่ชุมชนบอกว่าคนตั้งนอกหรือว่าคนในชุมชนนี่ที่เริ่มใช้สารเคมีนะครับในระยะหลังนี่ก็ผมได้รณรงค์มานี่ก็ผมคิดว่าประมาณสัก 3-5 ปีนี่คงจะหมดจากชุมชน
They have to use the money to buy the pesticide, herbicide. They don't have money to buy the things they need.
"20 or 30 years ago, everyone lived this technique of the permaculture.
The main practices of permaculture is we do everything that take care the land, the environment, the animal, the plant, everything, and ourselves. We don't want to put the chemical on the soil just because we want to get more money. We don't want to ruin our health just because we need to spray the chemical for more harvest. We want everything to live together peacefully. The land here before in debt to the bank because every year the farmer need to borrow more and more money from the bank to do their the conventional plantation, and then sometimes they don't generate any money. They even lose more money than they need.
Before the advent of intensive farming, agriculture worked with Mother Nature's natural ecosystems rather than against them, growing diverse crops which were native to the land. That all changed with the dawn of the Industrial Revolution. Advancements in technology meant that we could farm single crops or monoculture crops which produce large surpluses of produce. However, this form of farming also poses long-term risks. It depletes soil nutrients and leaves crops more susceptible to pests and diseases, which require extensive chemicals to keep at bay. Chemicals have also made their way into how we raise livestock, with vaccines and antibiotics allowing for raising livestock in dense quarters, creating and satisfying our growing appetite for inexpensive meat. Global meat production has increased up to 5 times what it was in 1961. The population of livestock has steadily swelled, reaching 24 billion in 2017. In 1961, there were 942 million cattle worldwide. By 2014, there were almost 1.5 billion. Instead of eating off the land, livestock are fed industrially produced animal feed and crammed together, pumped with antibiotics to stave off disease. This type of production is fast growing in developing countries where environmental and labor regulations are less stringent. Aggressive expansion of monoculture factory farming has led to accusation of human rights abuses and displacement of communities. But the trend may be reversing. More and more farmers are returning to holistic and permaculture principles. In the 1970s, a return to this age-old method of farming emerged and became known as permaculture, combining the words permanent and agriculture. It offered an alternative to the explosive growth of industrial farming, which had become the new normal. In Kenya, a boom in sugarcane production stripped the land of trees, bringing massive floods as well as parched, degraded soil. Now, some farmers are diversifying their landscape and embracing diverse landscapes through agroforestry, cultivating crops among trees. This staves off erosion and flooding and draws nutrients from the air and injects them into the soil. After short-lived success in monocropping using pesticides and chemical fertilizers, farmers in India have also turned to agroforestry. The Paris Climate Agreement also offers incentives in the form of carbon credits for farmers that preserve their land. Parts of our world are waking up. However, we're still at risk of sabotaging the health of our planet and populations with destructive farming practices.
Our farm, we make the things by our own. So to achieve our mission, we want to show the people that we can have a sustainable lifestyle by planting polycrop, plant everything what we need and what we use.
I try to make them understand why it's important. We live like this, why it's important to keep our knowledge, our culture going. When I'm talking about this, they said, "You're crazy."
The Westerner people, their technology is so much developed than us, and they already went through the process. They have polluted water or polluted air, and they are not healthy. So when the Westerner come to our farm, the local people are actually very surprised and curious. Why are all these Westerner coming to our farm? So that's why they come to us, and they want to learn with us, eat good food, healthy food, organic food, and they want to experience this lifestyle back to basics. We even have the police come and check on our farm. What is happening? Is this a party farm or some drug farm or some rainbow farm? I really like to work in the farm and make our own food and do most of the things with my own hand that make me feel like I'm a human, like I'm not a robot, I'm alive. Yeah, I want to keep it positive so that we have energy and strength to achieve our mission. We want to show the people that we can have a sustainable lifestyle by planting polycrop, plant everything what we need and what we use.
เพราะถ้าเขาไปเล่นดินเนี่ยดินมันเสียปุ๊บนี่มันปลูกอย่างเมื่อคืนเนี่ยความลำบากมาแน่อันนี้เนี่ยมันเป็นสิ่งที่ถ้าสมมุติว่าทุกคนไปทำงานเนี่ยมันก็จะทำให้อะไรนะการพัฒนาชุมชนนี่ก็ค่อนข้างจะลำบากนะครับยากเพราะว่าคนไปขายแรงงานมันก็จะรับ